Hey everyone, let's talk about essential oil safety for just a minute. Oils are simple, but there are a few rules to the oils. And so I want to cover just a few. Now, these are things that aren't going to be life-threatening at all. They just might be a little bit annoying. They might bother you a little bit. So let's just run through those really quick. The first one is that it's always a great idea to dilute essential oils. Especially if they are spicy or hot. So for instance, we have oils like cinnamon or oregano that are really spicy to the skin. If you put them directly on, and especially if you have sensitive skin, it's going to really irritate it and it might cause a rash. Not going to be life-threatening, going to be totally fine, just won't feel all that great. So the key is to dilute, and I really love to use fractionated coconut oil. It's a really great, it creates a good layer there to help the essential oils actually get into your skin rather than evaporating off. So it's always great. And coconut oil is really great for your skin too. Now you can use any oil, any carrier oil, just make sure that it's a healthy one. We don't like to use vegetable oil, but most other oils are great. And with babies, so with me, there's some that I use undiluted, no problem, consistently. Some of my children can use some of them pretty undiluted, but babies especially, you're going to want to dilute all the oil. So if, let's say you're going to use peppermint, you just want to do 1 drop of peppermint to a lot of fractionated coconut oil, and you just rub that around or mix it in a roller bottle, but just make sure you dilute. It's always better for them. And there's no real tricky, you can put the oil anywhere on your skin. I usually like to go right directly where I'm having the problem. So if I'm having digestive stuff, I'll apply it on my stomach and then make sure you dilute. On babies, I love to put it on their feet. It's just a great place you can throw some socks on and keep them so that they're not getting their hands in it. Now, if they get their hands in it, they're gonna be fine. It's just not gonna feel all that great. So just a few little safety things. Now, where do we put our oils? I just said we can put them pretty much anywhere on our body, but we don't put them in our ears, in our eyes, or in our nose. So ears, eyes, and nose. We don't put them up there. No, if you do, just grab some fractionated coconut oil or some coconut oil and dilute it and just get it in there quick. Not life-threatening, gonna be fine, just as annoying. If you are going out into the sun, avoid using citrus oils. Citrus oils are photosensitive, which means that if you have them directly on your skin and the sun is a bright sunny day, you may get a little bit burned from having that oil on your skin. So I just always make sure I apply where I know I'm going to be covered up, or I just don't use the citrus oil at all. Easy, simple. And the next thing is, if you want to take a bath with essential oils, one of my favorite things to do. It can be so relaxing and healing. It's awesome. But there's a trick to it. To be most effective with it, get a little bit of Epsom salt and dump your oils, however many drops you want to use in your bathtub. You can mix them. You can put 4 or 5 different oils if you want. And then just stir that Epsom salt around a little bit to mix those oils up in there, and then put that Epsom salt in your bath. That way, the oils will blend into the water because oils and water don't really mix. So if you don't use the Epsom salt, there's nothing to hold it there, and it all just rises to the top, and it might just be right on your skin. And if you've got sensitive skin, it might bother you. Now, I use them straight in the bathtub regularly with no problem, but just keeping in mind if you've got sensitive skin, that's a great way to use it. So just a few things to keep in mind.